Hello everyone, I'm the Herpinkin and welcome to our journey where we explore snakes, their relatives and the world's growing passion for these magnificent creatures. So before we start, I would just like to shout out a Dungeons and Dragons Discord server. I have made it. It is a community server. I will say it is not limited to people who play Dungeons and Dragons. It's a community server. There's even a gaming section and a general channel section. So if you just want to hang out with a bunch of cool people and have the rules in place to make it an enjoyable experience and nobody harassing you or anything like that, then go check it out in the link down below. Today we will be discussing the Bibron's blind snake. Now Bibron, I'm not sure who he is, but there are two snakes with that beginning. Bibrons. So there's the Bibron's blind snake, which is not very dangerous, and there's the Bibron's stiletto snake, which is very dangerous. We'll be doing him next Friday. So first we'll start with their length, and typically they are about 48 centimeters long. They are brown in color and consistently so. It ranges from light brown to very dark brown, but it's typically about the same. They also have a consistent width from head to tail, so it is very difficult to tell the head and the tail apart. That's why one needs to look closely for those eyes, which, speaking of, are tiny. And they are quite easy to identify if you ask me. Of the blind snakes, they're probably the easiest. The distribution. They are found in pretty much the entire eastern part of South Africa. So everything from Gauteng, Limpopo to KwaZulu-Natal. They're found not so commonly because they are typically underground, which is the habitat of the Bibron's blind snake. They are underground majority of the time. That is why they have such small eyes and why they're practically blind. Speaking of, it's due to a scale that covers their eyes. Now, all snakes pretty much have a scale covering their eyes, but theirs is a lot thicker to prevent any dirt and stuff getting in. Now, they only really come out when they are flushed out by a lot of rain and flooding in their little caverns. I mean, yeah, that's typically why they come out. In terms of what they eat, their diet consists of termites and termite larvae that they find underground. They're quite well equipped for this. They have a very small mouth and could just fit a termite or two in, which is good for us because it's difficult for them to bite us, and when they do, it doesn't really have any effect. In terms of their activity, they are pretty much active day round, and they take a nap when they need it because, I mean, it's constantly dark underground, so no real difference. So they just sleep when they need it. That's as far as I know. If this is wrong, please correct me in the comments. Now, in terms of venom, they have none. They're also not a constrictor because they don't need to. They just eat the termites and termite larvae, which are big enough to fit into their mouth without any issue whatsoever. So they don't need any venom, nor do they need any constriction, which means that a bite to us is both unlikely and not dangerous in any way. Before we end off, again, check the Discord in the server if you would like to join this wonderful community of ours. We've got quite a few categories and channels, and we've got almost 30 members. Go check it out. But also, check out my Instagram and my Patreon, link in the bio. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, and consider subscribing for more snake and animal content every Monday and every Friday. And I will see you next time.